Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's Ask Jeff show. We're up to episode number 46. And as always, if you have any questions for me that you would like answered on the show, just leave them in the comment section below. This week's show is a little bit different. I just got back from Traffic and Conversion Summit in San Diego, and I just wanted to share with you like three of the biggest takeaways or three of the things that Ryan Dice was presenting on that you should invest in your business in 2018. And it's a lot of the stuff that we cover and we talk about. One of the big things there was a lot of vendors with every kind of artificial intelligence, bots this, bots that, trying to automate everything. And as digitally connected as we are through our iPhones and our laptops and everything else, we still feel like we're missing that connection. And the way that we get that back is by investing in conversations. So the first thing, we'll do three things to invest in. And number one is conversations. So you can have all the automations you want in your business, but you want to use those automations to lead them to a real conversation with a real human being. So that way they can actually get some feedback immediately about your product or your service. They can kind of tell you their personal issues or story. You can share yours. It's a way to really build rapport a lot faster. You're not going to build rapport or build that know, like, and trust factor nowhere near as fast through like an email follow-up sequence or a text automation or anything like that. So what you want to do is you want to use all those automations to free up your time to have real conversations. So for us in the fitness, space, we don't want to spend all of our time, calling and texting and emailing to get them in for the appointment. We want to have more appointments where we're actually sitting face to face and having these conversations with people and actually building real relationships, real connections. And that's how you're going to be able to increase your sales and let people know that you actually care about them and that you want to hear what they have to say and where they are, in their business. So start tracking cost per conversation and how much it's costing you to actually sit across from somebody or to get somebody on the phone and have a real conversation with somebody. And you're going to see all your other numbers go up if you start investing in actual real life conversations. And don't try to automate the entire process from the time they opt in to the time they become a member. They're just going to feel like they're just a number, like nobody really cares about them. Your conversions are going to go down and your retention is probably going to go down as well. So start investing more in actually having real conversations, and that's not just with new prospects, but that's also with your existing members as well. Take the time to get to know them. I remember when I had my business, I used to know every single member's name. I used to know their husband's name, what their husband did for work, what colleges their kids went to school on. If they went to on vacation, I knew where they went on vacation. So when I saw them next time, I could ask them about different parts of their life. And they know that I actually pay attention and I care. And that's where the conversations come into play. You invest in that, and you'll see all of your numbers go up. The second thing you want to invest in is community. People want, to have a place where they feel that they're accepted, a place where they feel like they fit in, a place where there's like-minded individuals, a support group, and you got to provide that community, for them. Again, if they feel like they're just a number, that your retention is going to go down. A lot of people, even if they don't get results, will stay in your business for the community. So make sure you're always trying to do like socials and, picnics or outings or hiking or, obstacle course races, anything that you can do to build that community within your business. You can also have like your online Facebook group and putting a lot of stuff in that community as well. So that way, the second best thing is if they can't come in, they can at least have a community online, somewhere to go and get good content, meet people, get their questions answered, have people understand what their issues, what their problems are in there. So the second thing that you want to invest on in your business is community and building that and making that as strong as possible. And the last thing is the actual customer. So you want to invest in the individual customer. And again, it all comes down to them not feeling like they're just a number, that you actually do care about them. So you do that by giving recognition, by sending them, we call them like loving them up, sending them, gifts in the mail, like a t-shirt or water bottle or, again, all this kind of comes into play and it kind of ties in with each other. But it really comes down to that individual customer and how they feel, if they feel that you care about them or not. If they don't feel that you care about them, then it's probably only a matter of time before they leave. What every single customer wants is your attention. So you got to figure out ways that you can give them your attention, or at least they feel like they're getting your attention without necessarily taking up a lot of your time, because when you have 500, 600, 700 members, it's going to be hard to give them a lot of attention. So you can automate some of that, but you can't automate the conversations. You can't really automate community, especially with live events and stuff like that. But really invest in the customer, get to know them, get to know their family, get to know, what they like, what they don't like. You can buy them a $5 gift that is meaningful, that shows that you pay attention to what they like, they don't like, and it's going to mean more to them than giving them a $500 gift card or a $100 gift card or whatever. So try to pay attention to what your customers are into, what your clients are into, what they like, and give them gifts based on that. You can get away with a lot less expensive gift, and it'll mean more just because it's more personalized and it shows that you do care about them as a person. So these are the 3 things that you need to invest in your business in 2018. It's investing in conversations, investing in community, and investing in your customer. And one last takeaway that I want to give you guys: when it comes to your customer, you want to remember that you're not the hero. The customer is the hero. We're just, we just have the privilege of being the guide. So we're not, always remember that we're not the hero. The customer is, we're the guide. You don't want them walking into your office and having like all these trophies of all the competitions that you won, and you're like flexing on there, in your underwear and all the pictures and talking about how great and how good you are, because they don't really care about all that. What they care about is how you can help them, with their life. And whenever I was training my trainers, I would always tell them, just imagine you're wearing like a big spotlight, on your chest, and your client, is the one that's important. You're shining that light on them all the time. So like when you go to demonstrate an exercise, I used to see this all the time when I worked at Bally's like decades ago. A trainer would be like, okay, we're going to do bicep curls. They grab the biceps, and they're doing the curls, they're looking in the mirror, they're flexing as they're doing the bicep curl, and the client's like, okay, I get it, I'm ready. And the trainer's like, just like this, see that right here? And it was more about them than it was the client. Just remember that your client is the hero. We just have the privilege of being their guide, and that'll solve a lot of your problems. And that is all I have for you guys this week. Take care. I'll see you soon.